Yet another thing happening. In a happen. Let me show you. Let me show you. So, there's something trending on Twitter. Let me just share my screen. Imagine natumia Zoom. What kind of nonsense? All right. Still at Caroline Mutoka. Let me see. Let me refresh this. So I've seen Emily something. Emily com something. I saw this thing actually yesterday before I slept. I saw it on TikTok. It didn't have a lot of comments, but a clip about Emily saying, I don't know where she comes from, but she's a presenter. And she said, hey, ishafika too. A minute ago it was, I don't know, and 16K tweets. Okay, so I saw it yesterday and she was saying, let me show you the clip. I'm sure it is inside this tweet. Actually, today morning, someone who doesn't actually send me anything sent me that clip, and he knew I would comment. Hata ndio hii ya kwanza. I don't know if this a clip, but you can see the Daily Beast is saying this is 13 hours ago. So this thing started jana somewhere Apple. Emily Compagno, is that how you say the name? Claimed pregnant women aren't allowed to leave home and thus have no right to vote, prompting Kenyans to call the claim false and demand an apology. Oh, this one is already people are demanding an apology before 13 hours ago. So as you can see, Emily Compago is, let's see. Oh my God. Okay, it can't, I don't want to share every part of my screen. So co-host at Outnumbered FNC, Fox News. She's from Fox News. I think then that's US. At Tony on your TV on Driving My 72 Instagram, really. Emily Compago. I'm wondering if people are on her Instagram too. Let's see. So the last time she tweeted something, it was in 2020. Ngoja, mi sielewi kitu. How does it function? Ama ni retweet? These are things from 2020. She's not been on Twitter for 100 years. But I can see, a recent tweet from 2021. So, February. Huyu atapatikana kweli? Does she even know she's trending on Twitter? Anyway, I'm assuming she does. And I'm assuming that Fox News is also trending for the same reasons. Well, let's see what people are saying. Okay, let me show you first the video. I'm sure it's somewhere here. Someone must have shared it on Twitter. I don't want to go to other platforms. Matusi. They even have Nani's picture. Guy. Emily Compagos. Oh my God. Oh, this is a video. Great. I knew it must be. Ngoja, turudi hapo nyuma. Where is it? What? Who told you? Who told you? Why did she pick Kenya for an example that does not make sense? Okay. Okay. So let's go back to the tweets and let's see what people are saying. Uh, what? So it's already updating. This one is just tagging the wrong. Who's this? I don't think Dr. Juma. If Emily Compago was reporting for Hannah Kuma Media, he would have listened. God, I didn't mean to laugh. Oh my God. My goodness. I'm sure that's a Kenyan because there's no way this person would know about Hanakuma. And they usually have very weird names on Twitter. Kenyans. Ah, eh. Then this one is just tagging the wrong person. Then um, tagging the wrong thing. Then this one, Geoffrey Lubaga, Emily Compago, you need to go back to school. Then the other one is saying Auntie Emily Compago and Fox News should apologize for claiming that Kenyan pregnant women are not allowed to go out. For your information, in Kenya, pregnant women even participate in marathon races. Emily Compago should have known that even Russia can't beat Kenya on Twitter. Here we don't have a president. Guy, but then do you know Uhuru was chased out of Twitter? It's just now his official from State House. That's where the tweets come from. But his account, he deleted his account, man, a long time ago. I don't know if I'm praising that, but Kenyans. Emily Compago recently made controversial remarks about voting rights in Kenya for pregnant women that led to a backlash on Gutfield show, KOT. Then he puts a picture of Emily Compago. Then Emily Compago, her brain in her butt. Then she tags Emily Compago, Cambodian guy. If she's not in Twitter, then she's not getting notifications, my dear. This is pregnant Karen Nyamu campaigning for chief hustler. Please, someone forward her photo to Emily Compago. Pregnant women will vote. Heavily pregnant. Campaigning. Dear Emily Compago, the world thought you was intelligent until you spoke. At pregnant women in Kenya. Wait. This is a Tugen girl. Alitwiti kitu jana. At pregnant women in Kenya can leave the house, so they have no voting rights. Can't leave the house. Which Kenya, please? Pregnant women get priority to vote. By the way. Kwanza ukijifanya you have a kid or you looking pregnant, you will vote the first one. Hautapanga line kama the rest of us. So huyu ni mtu mwingine. Forget about it ul other. Emily Compago, I take this opportunity to thank my 600k followers. We move regardless. Let's go. At Emily Compago was reckless in her thoughts, but what pained me most was the laughter from the panelists. That in itself shows how lowly Fox create things of Africans. You only need an apology from Fox News, but also a 30 minutes documentary of Kenyan women and their rights. I like the idea of a 30 minutes documentary of Kenyan women and their rights. It will uncover a lot. I've seen a video somewhere of someone saying that Kenyan women have some Kenyan women have IDs. They have registered their phones under their husband's IDs. They don't have IDs, so they can't vote. That's something we should talk about, by the way. I don't know how big that is, but you could see them in campaigns, taking money, but they probably won't vote because they don't have IDs. And I don't know why. But that point where Kenyan women, when they are pregnant, they cannot go out. That is so funny. That is so fucking funny. Oh my God, I cursed. All right. Then, I've seen this one. I'm trying to ignore it, but I can't. Dear Emily Compago, this is Kenya. This is how we do it. We are not like our ancestors. We will fuck you up. There's a picture of a lady saying that we are not our. I don't know if this is a Kenyan picture though. Emily Compago is the only evidence we needed to prove that speaking English fluently is not a sign of intelligence. Then Hello, Emily Compago. In 2013, I was a polling clerk in Kenya. A lot of pregnant women voted in my police station, which is in Kenya. We cannot have lazy, half baked journalists like you in the international arena. Please apologize to Kenyans. Uh huh. Then another one. Ay, nasa kujikuna. Dear US Embassy Kenya, the ignorance of some American journalists, Fox News host journalists, are just appalling. Your sponsor media training here. You sponsor media training here. Imagine an NMG stroke SG journalist made such ignorant and false claims about Americans. Emily Compago should apologize. Then he's tagging the US Embassy again. Emily Compago has no fucking clue about Kenya. She should fact check before yapping. We are not ancestors. We will fuck you up. Fox News need to apologize profusely and make a documentary about human rights in Kenya. That's when he said the same thing someone else said. I'm sure that one person borrowed from the another. I don't know. Guy, this is someone. Someone has gone to Instagram and taken her photo and come to Twitter and posted it here. Emily Compago should be impregnated by a Kenyan man and dropped somewhere in the slopes of Babadea so that she can know how to survive with pregnancies. Sini wale hutoka kwa shamba tunaenda maternity na tunarudi kumaliza kulima. It's meaning that we are the kind of people who go to the shamba when who go to the shamba after giving birth immediately and go back to farming. Oh, okay, like we're badass like that. Emil Compago of Fox News is a prime example of how Americans are ignorant and cut off from reality outside their states. Most of them Google 2 seconds and hold information they find online as fact. What a poor representation of Fox News. Your caliber of employees is trash. Dear Emily Compago, no, I come from Kitui. Tell her to check on the map of the location Kitui and apologize before snake starts flying. Okay, guys, this one. Oh, Matusi. Oh my God. Which Kenya is Emily Compago talking about? Compago is such a terrible name. Even the name is saying to not to her, no to her. Fox News fire that Karen. Where? Then Emily Compago's brain again. Kenyans expect anything better than a Ruto's. Someone tell Emily Compago this is a pregnant women campaign elective seat in Kenya, but according to her, they are not allowed to vote. Then Nation Africa. This is 23 years. Connie, this thing has been trending for how long? Emily Compago has drawn harsh criticism from Kenyans on Twitter after claiming that pregnant women in Kenya are not allowed to vote. The problem is not Emily Compago's ignorance, insensitivity, and narrow-mindedness. The problem is Fox News that has given such clueless women a platform to misinform her audience about Kenya and her pregnant women and voting rights. Okay. Then someone has taken photos of women taking voting. Do we tell her or just keep quiet? The Emily Compago, same thing. Was recklessness what has pained me most was the laughter from the panelists. I don't think this laughter from the panelists had anything to do with whatever she said about Kenya. He was talking about Oman, and I don't know, there was someone in the panelists who, I don't know, was probably from Oman and said something. I don't know. There was something going on there. Please come outside. We just want to talk. Emily Compago. Wow. People have even gone for her sitting apparatus she doesn't have. Emily Compago wanted to sound factual by randomly mentioning a country in Africa to use an example in her statement. Well, she chose the wrong one. I'm sure that's what was in her head or something. I feel like that. Like she knew the only country in Africa she knew was, apart from South Africa, probably is Kenya, and that's the word that could come out of. She just, I don't know. So this thing has been trending for a while. I'm even tired of reading these comments. Someone tell Compago, the same picture Which Kenyan person is talking about? Someone don't. Someone didn't give Emily Compago a brief that Kenya is the only country in the world that, regardless of them having their own internal challenges, you just don't pop up from the blues and start demeaning them. Kenyans will construct you and make you apologize ASAP. Oh, yeah. Someone didn't give her a memo. But the Kenyans, I don't think there's a country that is crazy like Kenyans. Like Kenyans, just mention Kenya somewhere and mention it wrongly, guy. But if you mention Kenyan in a good light in something, of course they will praise the person who's been mentioned there. But it won't be a big deal. Hey, but mention them in bad light. Mention you can talk about another African country, but not Kenya. Do not. People tagging their businesses. At Fox News just shows an example of people whose brain shuts immediately when their mouths start running. Which Kenya is Emilio? Kenyans. Which Kenya? Keep your lying motherfucker dick sucking. Out your prego women. What are prego women? Okay. I like the way. You know what I like about this is actually most people who are commenting here look male, and they're defending their women. But when it comes to other things, I'm sure I don't know. Huh. Well, this one is even compared between countries. They're really waiting for her address. But I'm sure she knows about it because Fox News has been trending. And let me see why Fox News is mostly trending. Oh, it's gone. Is this Wajakoya? Let me see. Let me get my facts right. But let me just read before I get my facts right. Fox News, th- through their ill-advised Emily Compago, has decided to dare Kenyans by insulting our pregnant women, respect our mother and customary values. Which Kenyans is Tucker Carlson? People daring without apology. KOT, you have my blessings. Do what you do best. And I think it's this chick who came up with this thing. Let me see this Tugen girl. Have never. Pregnant women in Kenya can't leave their house, so they have no rights. Which Kenya, please? Kenyan women get priority to vote. Tugen girl. She's the one who brought this thing, I guess, because this is 9:25 a.m. yesterday. Probably. I don't know. Let me see the replies. Not just pregnant women. Everybody accompanied by a child is given priority to vote. What's your point? This is Kenya, not Europe, where mothers can't breastfeed in public. Pregnancy carries no shame in Africa. It's celebrated. This philosopher, I think I've seen his comment somewhere. He or she. Unfortunately, we're calling her out for making uninformed statements. You made out one of our own about women not being allowed to breastfeed in public in Europe. Which European country were you referring to? It certainly isn't UK, but I'd love to know. Someone is replying to that comment. Imagine saying pregnant women don't vote in a country that even the dead cast their votes before everyone. It's not funny. What are they smoking over there? Then so she thought Kenya is one of those nowhere places that can cite and no one would notice. Kuja hapa kumbaf. Someone just called her shori for electoral pregnancies. Where this one is going to wish she never became a news anchor, presenter, whichever. Please tell me your parents did not take you to school for this, because they honestly deserve a refund for them. I'm not saying it was hasted, but at your service, this is her name, credentials. I leave the rest to KOT. So someone found out. Who's this? Emily Rose Compago is an American Okay. I like the fact that you brought all the necessary materials for violence to start. By end of today, I'm waiting for some wazungu somewhere to apologize. People really want an apology. As Kenyans feel good when someone apologizes, and this is what they want. They will not stop. Then wait, but what weren't you all attacking Karen for not for being pregnant and campaigning that the lol sasa you all are fans. Whether this is a fact. When this lady came out so heavily pregnant, and she's still vying for what is she vying for, by the way? Women rep in Nairobi using UDA ticket. I'm not sure. But she's vying for something. And she came out heavily pregnant. I think she gave birth, if I'm not wrong. And people, hey, ran on her. Now they're using that picture to defend. Okay, guy, Kenyans. Kenyans will kill me one day. Um, so Fox News, please tell this woman to keep Kenya out of her mouth. She's embarrassing herself. We are not some behind country, which Kenya is. Which Kenya is he referring to? Then the first rule of the internet is don't believe everything you read on the internet. Oh, this is where she got it from. I'm curious to know where she got it from, though. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can share my screen past that. So I don't want to go back again. But this is what the countries where women cannot vote 2022. Oh, which they should attack this one. They should blame worldpopulationreview.com. Who owns this thing? They should be attacking this one. Wherever they got the data from, they should attack that person, not Emily. Because she just, I don't know. But I think, I honestly think that after her statement, that's when she looked for facts. she, she looked for an article that will justify her actions. Eh, At least countries in which women can't vote. What's this one? It's not even about pregnant women. At the countries in which women cannot vote. Ay, 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 ay. Get your facts right, Manze. Get your facts right. At Egypt. Oh. Okay, this one. At Kenyan women are not allowed to take long walks, such as to which. Ngoja. They are not allowed to take long. That is so wrong. At pregnant women are forbidden from leaving their house. Akimi naona huyu msa alikuja. This guy probably because it's so exact. Like it's so fucking exact of what she was saying. Um see, many women. I think she was googling and she was trying to find information when it came to women voting, and she was trying to see which country. And I don't know why she didn't say Egypt though. But Egypt, I don't think. I Here, Kali. Let's go back to Emily. Emily. You're in hot soup with Kenyans. Kenyans are not happy. Hey, zinaongezeka tu 16.2k tweets. Uh, Emily, it is people like you who think we don't have the internet, huh? Let me throw Kenyans' name to support my brilliance, because how would you ever see this? They're probably eating with monkeys. Which Kenya does she talk about? Which Kenya, please? This is the one talking about. My mom hospital was given priority and she was just well fed. Mtu atupe handle yake ya Twitter. We want to deal with her. Eh? Eh. Which Kenya are you talking about pregnant you don't have voting right? Keep your feminist thoughts. Oh, and propaganda news in America, delete Kenya from your mouth. Where are the feminist thoughts? Where wamekuja kwa feminist tena? Hi Kenyans. You know, sometimes if you Okay. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. I'm done talking about it. I'm getting emotional.